about Lord of the Rings because
Yes.
this was a fun bit of news.
This is crazy, and for fans of Lord of the Rings, this should give you some really good news and hope that it's going to be good because they've already greenlit and put into development season 2. It's already renewed for an early season 2 renewal, and that's even before they're even done with season 1 yet. So this is according to Deadline, broke late last night. So we are getting season 2 of Lord of the Rings on Amazon. No matter what.
Can I tell you how tired I am recently? When I read this, I was like, I missed the first season of Lord of the Rings.
Roxy, we discussed this. Your mental health right now. It's mental plaque.
It is all plaque, but
Okay.
I seriously had a panic because I was like, there was a Lord of the Rings show that it came out already because I was not expecting to hear it picked up for season 2 this soon. Now, this happens a lot, and especially Apple TV, I think, picked up all of their shows for a second season before we got any episodes.
There's so much content that we missed an entire season of Lord of the Rings, is what you're saying.
That I legitimately, there's now 550 live action shows a year. I thought I just missed it. Simply missed it.
Do you guys feel like you watch more TV or movies in general?
Oh, TV, 100%. But I don't get invited to screenings.
Wait, I'm kind of surprised by your answer
If
on that.
anyone's listening, I don't get invited to anything, so I don't get to see anything. So I have to go on my own, is what I'm saying.
But not new TV or new movies. You just mean in general TV or movies,
Yeah.
right? You still TV?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're like the movie gal, though.
Bet.
What about you?
I was just mimicking.
Mark,
I don't know.
movies?
Yeah, I watch more movies than TV shows, but we seem to be watching a lot more TV lately because I'm now catching up on things. Like we just finished season 1 of Fleabag last night.
So
and
good.
Holy shit!
It's so good.
That movie's amazing.
It's great. Huh?
The show.
Yeah, right.
Mental
I was
Black.
like, huh?
That show
Yeah,
is
Mental
amazing.
Black.
Phoebe
But I watch
Waller-
a movie
Phoebe
usually
Waller-Bridge
every
is
night.
a goddess,
She
and
is.
that second season is one of the best seasons of TV. Maybe
She's
ever.
incredible. I just like she's a freak of nature. How does she act that well and write that well and direct everything? I don't understand.
Do you ask that because you think that the Lord of the Rings show is going to do? Was there a correlation there? Like, are you thinking that people are watching more television,
Well,
so the Lord of the Rings show will do
I just
well?
think it's funny that they're because it's a franchise, they're already setting up season 2. Like it happened with Mandalorian as well, right?
Yeah.
Before it came out, like just like these companies are just banking on the fact that it's a franchise, so we're gonna do it again. And because I wonder if it's because people are watching more TV than movies.
Okay, so I have a question for you guys.
I'm so excited right now.
Because I wonder if this is a little Deadline shade. Because right here in their article, Amazon Studios acquired global TV rights to The Lord of the Rings in a blockbuster November 2017 deal. It included a multi-season commitment to a Lord of the Rings series. So this is not a surprise.
So they already
Like-
said that they're going to do multi-season.
Yeah,
So
I think it was a 5-season commitment, as well as a potential spin-off series.
It's also
Okay,
Is it
so,
just clickbait?
so then it goes on to say, still, each consecutive season after the first has to
An
be
option.
formally greenlit by a streaming network. But I'm like, guys, I
Yeah.
don't know.
It's weird now because it's no long now the distribution places are the production companies are the platforms in which it's streaming on. So it's not like these companies are putting together some of them are, but with Amazon, they're creating this for their own site. So they get to decide whether or not they pick up their own show, which is different than
Even though they've made a multi-season commitment already.
to them
which-
to themselves.
So I feel like this is a nothing burger.
But do
as
you
they
think
say.
that it was for? Do you think
nothing
that
burger.
Clark? On that note, if this is a nothing burger, do you think it was for the people like me? Because I have to imagine if there are people like me, there's.
They
if,
just
if
wanna-
I'm me and I watch as much television as I do, there's people out there who were like, "Oh yeah, a Lord of the Rings show."
I absolutely 100% think that this is exactly that. Hey guys, don't forget. I know you guys are all excited about Apple TV over
Yeah.
here, and I know you're all excited about Mandalorian over here.
Right, right.
Don't forget about us, Lord of the
Right.
Rings. Hi.
When does
That's-
it come out?
Question mark.
last month, Dorina, you missed it.
Yeah, you missed it. But yeah, I think it's exactly that. I think it's just a little goose to the IP.
Well,
and
then, can I tell you?
yeah,
it worked.
So there you go.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
worked.
because you thought you missed an entire season of a show.
First, it caused me to panic. Thank you so much, Amazon.
Satanic panic.
But
I see what you did there.
Plugged you right there.
Thank you.
and then it caused me to get excited again because I forgot
Right.
completely that Lord of the Rings was doing this.
Yeah. Are you guys big fans of the franchise?
No.
Lord of the Rings?
No.
I love Lord of the Rings. Hobbit, not so much.
Can I tell you what? I don't know the answer to that question because I feel like I like it a lot. But I never know anymore whether I'm allowed to say I'm a big fan of something.
Right, 'cause if you don't know
everything.
yeah.
So absolutely no. If you start quizzing me on things, do I know anything about it? And deep cuts, no. But like I would think I'm a fan because I really like it.
Do you have second breakfast every morning? Because that's an important thing to do.
I do not.
If you're a fan, there
I
you
do
go.
not.
Then you're not a
So
hobbit.
I'm
Maybe
not a
you're an
hob-
elf.
Well, I've been told. Josh McCouga, what did he say to me? That I'm a half elf, half hobbit. I think.
Oh, that's
that
right.
makes sense.
Yeah,
Are your
yeah.
feet hairy?
No, actually, but I am Jewish, so I do have a lot of hair in other areas. So
There we
yeah.
are.
Yeah. I mean, I remember really enjoying the movies, like when I saw them, right? I didn't know anything about them when the trailer first came out. I was like, who are these cool looking people, right? But then I read the books and I really enjoyed them, and I really enjoyed the first 3 movies, but I never got into them like as I got into like, you know, Star Wars or Star Trek or horror. But
I kind of think enjoying the movies means you are a fan. Is that crazy to say?
No,
No, I
not
think
at all.
that's what a fan is.
I think that's the definition of fandom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like.
Don't let
and you
them
like-
win.
Did you like them?
Don't let the bullies
in
win.
so few areas of my life am I this timid, but all of a sudden now I catch myself being like, "Am I a fan?"
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Don't let them
Wait,
take
are-
your
if you
fandom.
like something, you are a fan of something.
So you're
That's
a fan
it.
of Lord of the Rings.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a hardcore fan, but I like him.
I would say I'm a hardcore fan. I've read those books at least 5 times.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I've read them. I did what
wow.
Christopher Lee did at one point. I was reading them every year back in college. So,
Are you excited about the show, Mark?
are you kidding me? Yeah, I'm very excited.
haven't heard you talk about it.
Even after The
2021.
Hobbit?
Because I'm The Hobbit.
But Peter Jackson's not really involved in this.
He's not
right?
really involved in this, so it gets me a little. It gets me excited because I'm looking at the content that Amazon is putting up, and like I just mentioned, Fleabag. So I think they're really taking some chances, and I think they can really do something special here. I don't know, but what's confusing is because Tolkien has so much additional material, like the Silmarillion. I don't know how much they're mining of that, and what we're going to see of this. If it's before, I guess it's before Lord of the Rings, which put it before The Hobbit. So it's a little confusing, but 2021 is where I'm finding that it's going to premiere.
That date is so far.
Is
Yeah.
it though? Because 2020 is in 6 weeks.
God damn it.
What
Clark.
did I tell you?
Math.
I'm sorry.
I'm
Math.
in April. Let me live. Cody, what do I have to do for those? What do I have to do?
Fart
gotta
on
earn
her,
it.
fart
You gotta
on
earn
her.
it.
Drop
okay,
some truth bombs.
It's not that far away if it's in the beginning of 2021. But I don't see this show coming out in a January. When do you? I mean, what do you guys think? What is the? Do you think this will be a fall show?
With streaming, I don't think that seasons matter.
That's
Yeah.
kind of true.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the idea, like for instance, one of the things that I think is so clever that Netflix has started doing is around holidays where they know people are off of work and are going to be hanging out with groups of people. They drop high profile things. Bird Box
Right.
last year at Christmas, it's like, yeah, everybody's going to be sitting around bored. So let's have them watch something together.
Right.
Stranger Things, you know, in the summertime, that's huge, of course. Like, and so on and so forth. I think that's really smart. And so I could see this, but I could also see it at Christmas, you know?
But 2021 December
Could be. I don't
That's
know.
when they released the movies. It was
Exactly.
always December,
That's
20,
true.
So we might
2001,
be
2, and 3.
We might be over 2 years away from this.
Could be.
And
yeah.
there's already second season.
Well, they're
multi-season.
casting up, so they haven't even begun filming yet. And if this is what we know Lord of the Rings could be capable of, lots of effects, big set pieces, epic battles, that's going to take some time.
Hard to say because obviously it's still far out. But Mark, as the only hardcore fan in this room,
Sure.
dream casting for this show. Is there anybody you could really picture in a Lord of the Rings?
John C.
Well, definitely John Cena, but like obviously other than
Well,
him.
who's been cast in it now? Because
CG
it's
Roxy
been very,
Stryer.
very
That's what
confusing.
I want to
Yeah,
see.
a
I want to
CGI
see a CG Roxy Stryer elf.
Now you're hoping
on the
that
new show.
now you're hoping that something's happened.
No,
to
but
me
you said
from
you'd
now
be
to then.
okay even if you're alive if they CG you, right?
That's true, but I don't think they will. I need to get the sympathy points.
Oh.
You know, they're not going to just CG me into a movie.
They might. You never
No,
know.
I kind of doubt it. You don't think?
Well, you maybe if you were a real fan, then they would.
Sick burn.
guys, I'm a real fan. Okay.
That was you know what, Roxy? Now I'd like to report a murder, and now they can CG
Aww.
because that was
so
a sick burn.
Sick burn, man. Cody, I'm still trying. Let's see if I can make any jokes that will make Cody do the air horns before we take
You
our
got
guest.
an hour left.
I've got 5 minutes before
Oh,
our
that's
guest,
true,
so
yeah.
I gotta be quick on my toes. He does like when I rap about his child.
Yeah, but you did a good rap before.
Yeah, but that
before the
wasn't
show,
live
it
on
wasn't
air.
on.
There's some, yeah.
You come up with somebody, Riley? Because you're doing that thing where you touch your mouth like you've got a great answer.
Well, no, I don't.
With your
Because
really
I
long
can,
nail, it
but
looks
I
like
can't.
you're scratching
thank you,
your
yeah.
nose hole.
I can't come up with a cat. My nose hole? Is that
Yes.
what you said?
Again, like Clark said, sick burn.
There it
Dave.
is.
Sick burn with the nose hole.
I have no idea though where we're covering the story, so I can't even come up with. I could just throw out like Will Poulter has been cast. That's great.
I think he is one of the best actors
Yeah.
of our generation. He is so good.